You know, in this 53 days of the Sundance Film Festival, the artists that we've had by the dozens here on the Park City television stage, so many have been brought to us graciously by Koffeehouse. I've been name-checking over and over again as we've listened to great music. And now it's time to talk a little bit more about the folks behind the scenes who are helping us make this happen here at Park City Television. I am pleased to my right to introduce Jeremy Koff and Adam Gaynor from Koffeehouse. Gentlemen.
Jeremy.
Thank you, Terry. How you doing?
Good to see you.
It's 179 days that I've been here personally, although it's been a week. I don't know what
I know it gets lost. It gets lost.
Are we doing TV?
Right now we're recording.
I'm gonna take a nap when you guys are done. Let me know.
All right.
Nice
we're going to talk about Koffeehouse.
It's been pretty busy with a lot of music and looking forward to catching up on sleep, but it's been a great Sundance so far.
Indeed. So a lot of folks have seen the Koffeehouse logo and heard us talk about Koffeehouse when all of these great artists have come in. And maybe not everybody who watches our programming has had a chance to be to an actual physical Koffeehouse event. So if you would, give us a little background on your organization, Jeremy, and what you've been doing here at Sundance.
Great. Well, happy to. All started, actually, I can go back, way back, because I grew up in a very musical family. My dad was a famous violinist, and in fact, last year I was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, along with my uncle. And so I grew up with music around me and used to perform in-house concerts with my parents. When my dad died quite a few years ago, but I started giving house concerts on my own, but with singer-songwriters. And that's grown over the years that last year, for example, we gave about 40 shows, all the way from very intimate evenings to significant amphitheaters in Los Angeles, which we've done for quite a few years. And so, you know, here at Sundance, and you know, why Sundance? Well, first of all, you know, the notion of Sundance is that, you know, Robert Redford really created this to provide a platform for independent filmmakers. Well, Koffeehouse really is similar, that we provide a platform, but instead of filmmakers, it's for musicians to be heard. And so we really work with the most talented emerging singer-songwriters to get them out there. So this year at Sundance, we've done about 75 sets of music, anywhere from the Fatelli Gallery to a series, of course, here at Park City TV, some private events, a daily showcase at Flanagan's. But the pinnacle is really a house concert that I've done, because that's where it all started. So last Sunday, we had 15 or so musicians. The guys from Collective Soul came to my house and did a set.
That was quite nice, by the way, Jeremy. I actually enjoyed that show a lot.
And Adam contributed, and he performed, and a bunch of other artists. And this is our third year at Sundance. And next year, I'm really excited because I want to take this to a whole new level, because there's so much to do at the interface between music and film. I mean, every film needs music. And so I want to help bring more independent musicians. I mean, we already have a great music scene here in Park City, and I want to be part of that music scene and help grow it as a community. And so next year, I really want to turn what I've been doing into a festival and really a broaden reach to the community and do more home concerts. So anyone who's out there who lives in Park City like I do and wants a concert next year during Sundance, you know, reach out to me, because I really want to organize around it.
Yeah, I think it's been an amazing process too. I have two things to ask, by the way. It's really good to see you again. Second of all, has anybody mentioned on this show, since you've been here, how long, you know, you've been here for the whole Sundance?
I have. I've been here for
How many people have said that Robert Redford in The Great Gatsby was an incredible movie? How many, honestly? 1, 5, none? Anybody?
About 2.5.
Really? Yeah. They did? Damn, I was the third. That was all I had to contribute. I'm just really proud of it's one of my favorite movies. I mean, you have to go Shawshank Redemption, which is not Robert, of course. Okay, I'm back.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of Jeremy for the music that he's bringing to Sundance, and his contributions kind of to the community has been pretty incredible, and I'm really proud just to be kind of associated with advising him on just being out here with tremendous artists and just supporting what he's been doing out here and how he's been growing it, being a natural resident of the area. It's been great for him to kind of just help the community build and grow as a musical environment. It's been very cool.
Well, and I think it's important to say, and I think it adds not a legitimacy, but a vibrancy to what Koffeehouse is doing, to be able to say, Adam Gaynor, a former member of Matchbox 20, who knows a thing or two about emerging from from the start of starting a band, being in the music business, being very successful, and now bringing to bear your talents on helping other artists and helping Jeremy really make an even more vibrant organization out of Koffee House.
But Adam, do you want to talk about how we met, how we got involved in? What do you see different about Koffee House? Because you have so many opportunities that you could affiliate with. Why Koffee House?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, I'm really proud of it. The irony and the joke of the whole conversation in 23 seconds was that a mutual friend invited me to some event. I was talking to this guy who turns out to be my new really close friend. But when I met him, I was just like, what do you do, bub? Where do you live? And he lived around the corner. I'm talking a minute. If I walk, it's not even a quarter mile. So we didn't know the whole time I lived there that he lived around the corner. Then he invited me to an event at his house, and I'm like, I'm going to go see this music event. It'll be fine. I've seen a lot of. And then I got to his house, and I was really impressed and proud of him. And it's not because I'm here and trying to associate with him. As a musician, I'm not a stuck-up musician, but the truth is, there's 1,000 musicians per square inch in Los Angeles.
No question.
And somehow Jeremy has a talent and a niche for finding really talented independent singer-songwriters. Because you can go to any event in Los Angeles and it's basically an hour of, it's kind of, it's good, it's like what, but every time he's put something on in his house or an amphitheater, it's been these really incredible kids. So for me, it's actually a pleasure to go to his events rather than you're going to get through something and it's going to be kind of, you're going to suck it up. Yeah. When you go to his stuff, it's really incredible. And so it was a pleasure for me actually just to associate with him, be his friend, and kind of just come along for this year. This is my first year out here. Just been really just supporting him as much as I humanly can, and very proud of the brand that he's been developing for himself, and now bringing it out here to Sundance has been incredible.
No question. So next year you're looking to grow your presence at Sundance even more?
Oh, absolutely. So, I think we did about 75 sets of music at half a dozen or so places, including my house. But really what I want to now do is put this under an umbrella of a music festival and help further what's already going on here, because there's already a lot of music going on during Sundance. And we work in the past with ASCAP and BMI. We do a monthly showcase with BMI, and they're all here, and to work with them as well towards this effort.
And your Fender peeps.
Oh, thank you. So one other thing, and this is about really giving back to community. I'm a board member of the Fender Music Foundation, which has touched well over 100,000 individuals through donations of instruments because we all know how important music is in our education and our development. And so that's a big part of what I do around music, and Fender obviously has a strong presence here with the Fender Lodge, and they, as a corporation, also help out this foundation. So
what's been incredible is the fact that you have all these independent filmmakers, and you associate obviously Sundance with film because that's why everybody's here. That's why we're all here. But what Jeremy has been able to do is kind of bridge the gap between independent musical artists and the independent film people and the major film people as well. And it's been a really natural progression to kind of see him bring all of these talented people who some people are recognized, most aren't, but they're incredibly talented, like all the young filmmakers are out here.
No question.
So it's been a very great natural progression.
Yeah, and that's one area I really want to help further develop, is that integration of music and film. There was in the past this music meets film function, but I really want to make that a central part of what we do.
Ramping it up. We're ramping it up.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Well,
I think that's a good way to put it.
There's no question that we can feel the synergies and the energy that's going forward for years ahead. And guys, we so appreciate you bringing the quality, the caliber of artists that have been on our stage here. We appreciate it. We wish you the best.
Jeremy.
For continued success,
thank you.
Years to come.
Always a pleasure,
both
Terry.
here and in Los Angeles.
Great.
Thanks,
Thank you.
fellas.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Thank you.
Koffee House.